Hello there, everybody. How are you all doing today? Yes. I am back. Sorry about the lack of streams this week. It's been very, I don't know. I've just been very tired. Honestly, I think the holiday season kind of took more out of me than I thought it would. What with all the having to get up earlys and having to go out and actually do stuff. Gross, right? Um, so yeah, I apologize for that. But today we're gonna have a very comfy last stream of the year. Maybe go over some stuff, talk about plans for next year, talk about the resolutions that I was able to complete this year, ones that I weren't, which I don't think were many. And then yeah, just talk about plans and stuff for the future, and maybe get some feedback as well, because I do have some things that I'd like some feedback on, um, which I think would be very nice. And yeah, I figured I'd do Planet Zoo. I figured, to be honest, this is kind of like a last minute thing that I'm kind of throwing in, because I wasn't really too sure what I wanted to do. I was like, do I want to do something story focused? And I was like, well, no, not really. It's going to be a last stream of the year. And then next year we can start off on a completely just new footing. Hey, Bass, welcome back to the stream. Frando, how you doing today? I heard Planet Coaster is great. I assume Planet Zoo is on par. So like legit. Hold on. Let me actually get Planet Zoo up on the thing, because I don't have it up on the thing yet. Like, this is actually how last minute Planet Zoo was for me. Because I was sitting here thinking, what should I play? Because like I was saying, I don't really want to play something that's like story focused, if that makes sense. Because I want to go into the new year fresh and have like a bunch of new games you can throw in. And so I was like, I don't know what to do, but I want today's stream to be comfy. I want to be able to talk about stuff and not get too distracted by the game. And I was like, could do Stardew Valley, and I was really tempted. But then I'm like, no, I want to save Stardew Valley for something else. And then I was like, well, I've been wanting to play Planet Zoo, because I bought Planet Zoo during the winter sale on Steam. I had Planet Zoo, but I bought all the expansions because it was a good sale, and I was like, I can't really pass up on that. And I've been wanting to play it, but I haven't gotten around to it. So I thought, what better time to learn than literally right now? Right? So I do have my profile. If I can, I would like to make a Steam profile, like a stream profile, if I can make a separate profile. I don't know if it'll let me or not. I'm not too sure. See, this is literally how last minute the idea for this was. I don't know. I don't know if it'll let me make a completely separate profile. I probably should have checked. It's fine, doesn't really matter. Because I don't know how much of a staple Planet Zoo is gonna be. Right? Like, this might be a one and done stream. Maybe people like it and I'll do more just every now and again. Maybe this will be something I just come back to like once in a while, right? I don't know. So we'll see. I might play this a lot. I might play this a little. I don't know if I want to do career. I don't really know what I want to do. Can I have a separate profile? Let me actually just do a quick Google really fast. Ooh, multiple profiles. I use 2 different Steam accounts and family share. I could do that in theory. It's not a bad idea. Should I do that real quick? I mean, that wouldn't take too long. Oh boy, what am I doing? What am I doing? Do I just want to do that? I'm tempted. Cause I kind of want this to be like a comfy thing, but I kind of, yeah, hold on. I'll just do this real quick. Sandbox does seem fun. Hold on. Do something I don't normally do, and that is change Steam accounts. Sorry for the kind of scuffed start, my friends. Yeah, I was actually thinking earlier today. I was like, should I make a separate Steam like profile for the stream just to uncomplicate things, like in case I do need to make another profile? Then I thought, nah, I don't really need to. Now here I am doing it on stream. Let's see. Bass says I'm good. Had lunch before the stream too. Oh, that's great, dude. That's awesome. That's very awesome. It's always good to get your food in, you know. I will admit there are some times when like I'm trying like really hard to not be super late for stream. So I'm like oh, I gotta make a new one, or I gotta what the fuck am I talking about? Like when you know, like I'm trying really hard to like not be too late to stream. So I'm like, oh, I'll just have like this. So I get like a cookie, and I'm like, well, that's it. When that's not really good. That's why I'm trying to actually like eat food before streams. Yes, believe it or not, I am 13 years of age or older. Oh my god, CAPTCHAs. That's part of a bike, technically. Traffic lights, oh boy. This is technically all traffic light, you know. Oh my god, it's making me do so many. Oh my god. What? Oh shit, that's not a password. That's a different email address. There you go. Oh my god, do I gotta do the oh my god, I gotta do the CAPTCHA again. Is that a bicycle? Yes, I think so. That's a bicycle. Is there no more bicycles? Am I in the clear? I don't see any more bicycles. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh my god, CAPTCHAs, just stop. I'm just trying to stream some Playin Zoo. Please try again. What do you mean? What do you mean? How is that not how is that not a bicycle? I mean, I'm counting that as stairs. Okay, that's okay, technically that's like a person, I guess. Oh my god. See, then okay, whatever. That's part of a bicycle. Okay, this is a traffic light. This is a motorcycle. Oh, these are buses right here. I'm seeing all the buses. Man, I hate CAPTCHAs. CAPTCHAs can like suck ass sometimes. Only sometimes though. They're not always bad. They're not always bad. They're just somewhat annoying when they're like, how do you define like exactly what is part of a traffic light? And is that like a motor? No, that's not a crosswalk. What am I talking about? I think that's a crosswalk. That's a crosswalk. I think technically it's debatable what's a crosswalk here technically. I hate this. I hate this. All I want to do is make my second account so I can have a thingy. So I can have a thingy for the stream purely. That's fine. I know what a fire hydrant is. Okay, stop giving me fire hydrants, please. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and yammer on a bit. Oh my god. What do you mean please try again? What do you mean? Oh my god. Today had to be the day, didn't it? You know, it makes perfect sense. Absolute perfect sense that today that we probably started the year the same way too, with like things being a little bit scuffed, right? So typical that we end the year is somewhat the same way. Stop giving me bicycles. Stop. Okay, that's a motorcycle. Well, it's gonna fail me because I clicked on a motorcycle. Yeah, it did. Bus. Oh my god, why are CAPTCHAs so ass? Bus. I don't see any more buses. I don't know what it means by please try again. Like, oh my god. Why? Why? I mean, technically, it's not a bicycle. Typical. I will say, though, that's the first time I've ever actually seen none. Oh my god, what do you, please try again. God, does this captcha hate me? Does this captcha, like, actually hate me? That's a bad start. That's a bad start to a stream. I apologize already. Okay, no fire hydrants anywhere. Thank you. The response to the captcha appears invalid. What do you mean? I literally went through all this. Okay, whatever. Well, this is the captcha game. This is the captcha game, apparently. Okay, I don't know. You guys can't see any of this, but I'm telling you, and you probably shouldn't because there's like an email involved. And although this is an email that I think I actually have posted on Twitter, I don't want to actually be like, yo, here's all my info, especially since I actually put in my password during the second confirm email. I don't want to take any risks just in case I'm a dumb. Okay, these are parts of motorcycles. Well, that's a rickshaw technically, but that is a motorcycle. I actually found out I can tighten this, by the way. So maybe next year it'll stop going down randomly too. Please try again. All right. I'm tired, you guys. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, I don't see any. Right? Verify. Okay, I'll click. What do you mean, please try again? Why does it want me to please try again? There aren't any fire hydrants. I've never had this much trouble with CAPTCHA. I've never had this much trouble with CAPTCHA before. It's because it knows. It knows that it's delaying me. I'm probably gonna cut this out of like the actual proper recording vid. Maybe I'll even have this be like a separate thing for all I know. I don't see any fire hydrants. I'm looking. Verify. Please try again. What do you mean, please try again? Is it gonna fail me on this just because like I don't even think it's me. I actually think like it's being dumb. Like I can't scroll down and see anymore, right? Like that's a motorcycle. It's not a bicycle. That one is, I have no idea. I don't think so. Okay. I could continue. It didn't do anything. I think that's a fire hydrant. Game, all I want to do is play Planet Zoo on like a separate account. I still need to like actually set it up so all the games appear on this account too. So that's a little bit of a little bit of a pain. No fire hydrants. Cars. Okay, there's a car in this one. There are cars in that one technically. There's a car here. There's a car here. Indescribable if there's a car there. I'm gonna click it anyway just because it looks like there's lights. So there's probably a car there. That was asking me about motorcycles. I've never had this much trouble with a CAPTCHA before. Like legitimately, I've never had this much trouble with a CAPTCHA. Like ever. Like I'm actually baffled that this is happening to me because there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way that I'm missing these. Like I'm stunned. Okay, I legitimately think it's broken, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna hit create free account again. I'm gonna input my email address. I'm gonna try this one more time before I give up, and then just play on my main account. One more time, because I don't really care. I just wanted to have like a separate file just in case like I did decide to keep it going for like a casual stream thing. But then again, I guess I could just start it over or whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'm just like, nah, you know, just to make things like all nice, I'll go ahead and I'll, you know, just have it. I'll have like a separate one. It's like, well, that's fine. I can do that. But Steam doesn't want me to, apparently. How's everybody else's day going? Mine's been going good up until now. Now it's just like CAPTCHA hell. Now we're in CAPTCHA hell, and I'm not here for CAPTCHA hell. I know for a fact there was no bicycles in there. I know there was not. Can't tell me that there are, Steam. There's no way. There's no way. Well, I guess what I could do. Okay, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of that. Fuck it. I've had enough of you, CAPTCHA. I've had enough to. Let's see, Best is all kind of. Let's see, Best is well already said all right. Although it kind of hurts to you struggle with that. It sucks. I mean, CAPTCHAs suck. CAPTCHAs are a pain. CAPTCHAs are a pain. Everybody struggle with CAPTCHAs. I've just never struggled that much with a CAPTCHA. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just play on my main account. It doesn't really like matter, to be honest, like at all. It just probably won't. It just might not be the same account that I used later, if that makes sense. If I play more Planet Zoo, I'll probably just do it over again. It's basically what's probably gonna happen. And I'll just sort out my file there from there. All right. Man, already 23 minutes. Man, okay. All right. Okay. Stream actually begins here. Man, this piece of hair. I really need to get that haircut. Oh, God. Soon. It's happening soon. See, I just don't like that one piece. Just like one piece, like right there. It's just right there. Screen and cover. There you go, dude. Do the old person thing. Okay, so Planet Zoo. We're here to play some Planet Zoo. Let's play some Planet Zoo. All right. So Sandbox does seem fun, but I want to have like maybe some restrictions. I'm thinking franchise. Because I could do career. This would be the way to learn. Yeah, let's learn. Why not? New scenario mode timed. I'm probably not gonna do that. I don't like feeling rushed. Career scenarios. The Goodwin House. Okay. I'm just gonna teach you all about like all the other stuff. Yeah, so let's learn about Planet Zoo. Let's play through the tutorials and let's figure out how we actually play. And like I said, we'll talk about. Oh, or should I do franchise and just like learn as I go? How do I franchise? Be able to change it later. I don't know. Because I kind of want to put down whatever I want. I don't really want to be restricted like on the stream. We're gonna have it just be Drake-landia. Do a classic. Yeah, we'll do franchise. We'll learn as we play. I can also have a new zoo. Franchise management. So number of zoos 0. Okay. All right. Or I can just close the franchise too. So if I screw up too much, I can just close it. Okay, so I'll have a new zoo. Oh, I can have biomes. Oh. What biomes do I want? Ooh, I want I don't know. I had to like choose a biome here. Let's have it be temperate. Let's have it be temperate. I select a continent, North America. I'm going North America here. My first zoo will be where I live. I'd be flat. That's probably good. Difficulty medium. Fraglandia. Let's see, it's temperate. So this is like in Florida. Apparently, Fraglandia, Florida edition or something. Fraglandia, Florida. Well, it would be called Fraglandia, Florida, I guess. Okay, so we're learning Planet Zoo. Anybody that's played Planet Zoo is probably gonna heavily cringe at me because I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I may have been struggling with CAPTCHA, but I was actually that was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. How do we Planet Zoo? Wow, look at, holy crap, this is huge. So, oh my god, wow. Wow, really? Wow, it's giving me a lot to work with, actually. So, how do I control the camera? Okay, so I control it like that. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot of space to work with. So, I actually used to play a ton of, Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon. So I'm not new to like the Tycoon game exactly. I used to play these quite a bit. I'm gonna turn up just a little bit because it doesn't look like you guys can really hear that too well. There's like a little bit of ambiance. I'm gonna look maybe 50. Go from there. All right. You hear the ambience and can be louder? All right. We'll try it. Listen, we'll see. Okay. Oh. Pause. Apparently it was going. So what do I need? So I need a workshop, a research center, a keeper hut, a staff room, and a quarantine. Oh boy. And a vet and a trade center. Okay, so how do I build? So let's see, how do I build? That's the Zoopedia, animal trading, barriers, nature. Let's start on paths. Let's do paths first, because paths are very important. Okay, how do I work you? It's a queue. Okay, hold on. We're learning as we go. So I can just remove that. It's path length. Can I like double wide it? Oh, I can with it. Okay. Oops. Okay, so yeah, we're learning as we go. So in fact, let's just even get rid of that. Okay, so we'll. Okay, so we'll lift it down to 1 just so I can put it like. Oh no, okay, it's starting there good actually. So. Oh, the music is so nice. I can already tell the music is really, really good. Angle snap. So it's an angle snap. Okay. Camera move freely. Camera follow. Line to grid. Okay. So fun fact here, right? I'm only really playing this game because I've seen a lot of posts on Reddit about it, and I've been really intrigued. Right, like I've actually been really, really intrigued by it. Because I've seen people talk about it, and I'm like, oh, dude, that looks really, really cool, actually. How do I? How do I, can I like do something here? If I lower the width. So interesting. Man, I already fucked up the paths, like already, like something fierce. Okay, so yeah, so we'll... Okay, so we'll have this one like kind of zoom off in this direction, I guess. So we're learning as we play. We're learning as we play. It's gonna be awful, but we're learning as we play. And yeah, it'll give me, like, say, something to kind of talk about a little bit. So that path can just take off that way. Can I also like widen this at all? Am I able to tunneling? Path supports, curved slopes, Q on ground path. Interesting. So there's a lot of options. And yeah, you can just like delete paths. Yeah, okay, in fact, let's just delete this path here. So I wanna widen it out a little bit. There we go. So let's see. So what do I need? So we need a workshop. So where do I want to put this stuff? So I'm thinking... So this is what? So this is the... Placing objects, rotate... Check the game subreddit for recommendations. Also check like what's new weekly in the queue. I mean, the game subreddit is pretty solid. Like, it's just kind of weird because like one day I just started getting recommendations for Planet Zoo, and I was like, I don't even know much about Planet Zoo, and then I saw people talking about it, and it seemed really interesting. So I was like, you know what? I'm totally down. I'm down to give this a shot. Now, admittedly, it wasn't originally going to be like a stream thing, but I figure for today it works. Am I able to like make you bigger? This is really interesting. I'm really liking this already, actually. I kind of work zones. Work zone is a collection of facilities that can be assigned to one or more. Oh, maybe I should do the tutorial first. There's actually a lot more to this than I thought there'd be. Like work zones, everything. Mechanic research. Huh. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should do the tutorial. Maybe I should. Because admittedly, I wasn't really too sure what to expect. And I think I already messed this up. I'm trying to think how I would delete this. Look, group move. Oh, you can demolish like that. The tutorial might be helpful here. I think I can get it down, but we'll go ahead and we'll do this anyway. Especially since like it's gonna somewhat restrict me based on biome and climate anyway. I'm perfectly okay with just doing this. Case of the Goodwin House. Renovated and renamed after its purchase by Bernard Goodwin in the 1980s, Goodwin House has since become one of the most respected zoos in the country. More recently, it has undergone a further renovation to update many of the habitats and facilities, but due to various issues, the work hasn't quite been completed, which is where you come in. Let's do it. See, it is. I'm like, honestly, I mostly want to go to do the tutorial because I kind of want to learn more about like work zones and how all of that kind of works, right? I'm really, because that seems way more complicated than what I'm used to. I don't know if they had that in Zoo Tycoon. Granted, it's been years since I played Zoo Tycoon. Cool, I fully trained a staff member. I got a Chivo, apparently. The music is so nice. I love the vibe with that kind of music.
Ah, heyo at Hematu. Yeah, Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language.
Apparently there's a need for quarantine with the game, yeah.
Good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
Gotcha, Bernie.
As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me.
100% beef flavoring, all right.
Thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s.
Oh my god, my hair.
But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you into the deep end.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Nancy Jones will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But
there's some pretty intensive cutscenes.
Like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Yeah, like it was doing like a bit of a stutter. Hopefully that's not one of my issues. I should be able to fucking play Zoo Tycoon on this bad boy.
Hello there. From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire.
I am.
Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real work,
this is really
I'd like to
impressive.
Familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals.
Oops. Okay, hold on. Give me like 1 second. I just wanna see something. I just want to see if in things like eating my CPU. Wow, Planet Zoo is very CPU intensive, apparently. Oh boy. Apparently. I guess I can't really blame it. I'm just gonna close a thing real quick. I don't know. Okay, is that better? Okay, that made it better. Close Firefox, now it seems to be all good. But still pretty high. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have OBS going at the same time, mind you, but... Yeah, let's see, how's this?
We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Okay, that's quite a bit better, actually. Okay, grizzly bear habitat. All right, so let me have a look at Task Manager again. Okay, I might turn it down. It'd be fine if OBS also wasn't running. I'm just gonna turn down the settings really quick. Preset. I'll do medium. How's that better? Is Planet Zoo really that intensive? No way. It's like eating the vast majority of my CPU. Huh. What if I... oh, maybe it's VSync. VSync might be part of the problem. I know VSync usually makes things chug. Now my CPU is still getting maxed out, huh? Okay, let's man, really? I'm really surprised actually. Let's turn down the text resolution, turn down post-processing. will turn. Oh, it could be grass density as well. We'll keep that high. Okay, it feels smoother. Does Task Manager tell me any differently? No, it's still like maxed out. It's so weird. Maybe this is maybe this is a bad game to pick. I mean, there's a lot of people too, so like I guess I can't really blame it. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm going to the grizzly habitat. Okay, so let's go to the grizzly habitat and see. This is good enough.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year?
I do, actually.
But then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too.
I wish. Man, look how good the bears look, dude. Man, look at that.
Panel.
Okay, yeah, no wonder this game chugs, dude. Look at the detail on the bear. Like, look at that fur. Like, wow. All right. Yeah, no wonder this game chugs. I think it wouldn't chug if I didn't have OBS going, though. Or at least if I didn't have it streaming. Unless, hold on, let me... This is a good way to test something. I've been playing around with some things, GPU wise, and I'm a little curious if this is actually gonna have like an effect on it. Okay, no, not really. Okay, well, that's good at least. Okay, anyway, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so what am I doing about the bear? Wait. I did a balloon. Oh, look at that. That's some good detail. Did I pop it? Wait, did I pop the balloon? Oh my god, I can pop the balloons. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Oh, they're visiting players. Oh, that's kind of cool.
This is where
It's
you can
Mika.
find out all kinds of information about your
Zachary.
animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives. But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel?
Grizzly bear camera. Yeah, okay. Look at that. Why? Okay, this is
So
actually
now,
cool as hell.
This is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it.
Like a Bess is like, that's a bear right there. That is a bear
when
right
you're
there.
ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
Alright, close. Close. Okay, so we're okay, lions.
Panthera leo. All the West African lion to you and me. Lions
Uh-oh,
are the most
don't die.
social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride. Although prides
a
of
lot.
that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome. Which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Yeah, for real. Like, look at the detail on these. Like legitimately, I'm actually really impressed. Like these, like I'm not saying they look hyper realistic, but these are probably the best looking animal models I think I've ever seen. Okay, what am I doing? Locate the empty habitat. Okay. Here we go. Empty. There's a place for monkeys right here.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something.
Yeah, these aren't even
Well,
max settings. Like I've legit turned it down
Yeah,
for
folks.
the sake
So
of the
I'd
stream,
like you
right?
To adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Okay. Warthog! Look at him. The warties. $221? I mean, hey, that's not too bad. So what am I doing? Am I buying them?
There we are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu.
Okay.
Normally the animal exchange would be
Longevity.
full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
I would do that too.
When you adopt an animal,
And
it's
puppies?
automatically placed in
I
a
can.
trade centre where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm barely paying attention to you, Nancy. I apologize. So wait, click to place your warthog. So right here, animal storage. Send to zoo. Delivery. Okay, you know, this is actually very very simple.
When you ask for
I
an
kinda
animal
like
to
it.
be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat.
Okay.
I've marked the trade centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Okay, where? Where is it? Oh, right there. Oh, here they go. Little warthog. Oh my! No way! Could you
As
run
can
that fast
see,
while carrying a
those
warthog?
caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast
No
as
way.
possible.
That's not true, dude.
Of
That's
course,
not
normally
accurate.
We'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat. But I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right.
What's this person's
let's get
name,
the
dude?
warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice.
Okay,
and
that's a
happy.
bit rude.
You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment.
We'll expect a
Luckily,
higher
if you
salary, I'd
select
hope
an
so.
Animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed.
For real,
But
like,
don't
look
worry
at
if that's
these.
a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
Hungry and thirsty. Okay. Come and add a feeding station, a water station, add toy enrichment. Okay, I can do both those things. I can do all those
Let's
things.
start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
Yeah, put over here so the people can watch. Watch them eat and drink. Also a toy?
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
This is pretty cool, man. Even then, enriching that fast with them is unsafe for the warthogs. Yeah, exactly, right?
Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a pharaoh's state. Unfinished thingamajigs and what's-its all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat.
Ooh,
It's only
ostriches.
the hippos.
Okay. Man, this is such a pretty looking game. I'm legitimately surprised.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat,
Oh,
let's
it's not
pause
done
the
yet.
game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
Pause time. I wish I could do that in real life. Add a habitat gate. Okay. A donation box. Place a section with glass. Okay.
That's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way.
Food.
Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built. Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
They can go on the grass if need be. Okay, did that. Complete the habitat boundary.
Right, let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Okay, can do, can do. Look at that. Oh, perfection. Well, it's not a straight angle, but whatever, it's fine.
Good work. Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see in.
Okay. Let's see, Beth says ostriches are quite dangerous, but I assume you knew that? Yeah, they are. Dude, any like giant bird is dangerous. Like most giant birds will kill you. Like if given the chance. Who banned stepladders? That's what I'm wondering too. Someone must have had an issue. Okay, so wait, what? Oh, cause I didn't pick the glass, I guess. Or did I?
There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't.
Interesting.
The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Okay. Donation box. We'll put her right there.
Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches, eh?
That's true. Donate. Donate. They sound a lot like Sims.
As well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button.
Top 4
It'll
ostriches.
run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat.
4.
Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right.
But a very
we've
British
finished
thing
the
to say.
habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think? Let's get 4 of them in here.
Done. Yeah, done. Just need to deliver them now. Send a zoo. Oh. Do I gotta... Oh, I gotta pick on it. Yeah, that's right. I gotta click on it. I forgot about that. Send to zoo. Send to zoo. And send to zoo.
While you wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item.
Okay.
It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Large food bowl, a slow feeder. Okay. Give a large food bowl. I guess this is their toy. Yeah, put the water right there. Put the slow feeder like right there. There goes everything by the window.
Oh, good to see the
No, not bad,
ostriches
not bad.
somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Alright, cool. Build a keeper hut. Alright.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did he do his speed camera joke?
You did.
Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made
Man, their
the
tails are
ostriches'
actually like
lives a
that?
bit
It's crazy.
better. Let's
I
do
don't see
the
too many
same for the
ostriches.
keepers, shall we? To make
Especially
it
from
easier
behind.
for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut.
Mm-hmm.
Keeper
Okay.
huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals. So they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
True. It's a good point. Okay, so you want to try to keep them a bit close to the habitats then. Keeper hut? I planted zookeeper hut, a classic keeper hut. I will do a classic keeper hut.
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
What's the best way to do that again? I can advance move. Confirm. Angle snap. Okay, what's advanced move? Okay, it's just like in belt rotation. Oh, okay, I see. Huh. Am I not able to, like, surface move? Okay, interesting. All right. Okay.
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness.
Why not?
Negatively.
Why would they not like that?
In case that wasn't clear. Something that all
Major
facilities,
Lane.
shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut.
I like that you can go in
Let's place
here.
a transformer next to it, shall we?
Yeah, okay. All right, let's transform some stuff. Oh my god.
Now, the reason
we'll angle
everything's
it.
gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This
Ah.
map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So, once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
Oops. Bottom left. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Now look at that. That's a nice looking transformer,
Lovely
dude.
work. Now the
Not quite
keepers can
Optimus
start
Prime, but
using
not
the hut
bad.
to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers.
Ooh.
We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Okay, well now where would that be? Okay, down here. All right. So Bengal tigers, huh?
Your next job is to build a habitat
Mhm,
from
alright.
scratch.
Ooh.
And concrete and glass, I expect. So
See what
go
we can
ahead
do.
and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Can do.
Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Okay, so we'll do. Okay, so let's see then. Can I start with glass? Nah, we'll start with this instead. Or do we do concrete? We'll do concrete. Concrete's a little bit nicer, I think. I mean, I could have just length a little bit. I know. Yeah, so we'll just have it go a little bit along here. Now we will shorten it a smidgen, so you can go along there. Kind of angle it a bit. Now we can lengthen it a bit. Maybe lengthen just a little bit more. See, we're getting the hang of this. Man, this is nice. Man, I really can't believe how good the game actually looks, you know? Like, maybe not super exciting to watch a newbie play this from an experienced player anyway, but I'm finding this quite fascinating. Yeah, maybe just like Lowered by one more. Yeah, connect. Okay, maybe we'll lower length just a little bit. You know, I don't want that kind of connection. I want like, there you go. There you go. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think that's satisfactory. Hey River, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, friendo? Playing some I was gonna say Animal Planet, but no, it's Planet Zoo. It's Planet Zoo. Set boundary to that high. Okay. How high is it? How high we talking? Oh, no, not that, not that. $370. Would I have been able to adjust that? Okay, so I can I do it from like, okay, I can. Okay. So that makes it a bit easier. Okay. Makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so we'll just lower this back down to 2. We'll lower this back down to 2, right? And that one's at 1. I'm trying to get it like near exact. I know I probably don't need to, but oh, I see. Oops. No, not that. Remove. Okay, so I'm getting it. Okay, so now from here we can do this. We can just encompass all of this. Oops. Because I assume they're trying to say like a tiger can jump that, which is probably accurate. Yeah, I know I picked this game so I could like talk about stuff, but it's a bit. I'm trying to learn now, so now admittedly it's a little bit more difficult to be able to talk about stuff. Yeah, I guess one thing to do would be. Well, I guess one thing I'd be kind of curious about, right, would be to ask you guys like, so for the new year, is there anything you guys want to see in terms of like stream stuff? Not necessarily like games to be played, but is there anything that you guys like want to kind of see? Any like suggestions or anything for like, just anything you guys would like want out of the stream or want out of the recordings or anything like that? I'd be kind of curious. I don't really expect to hear much in that kind of relation, but if you guys have like any suggestions or anything you'd like to see, anything you think could be improved on, I'd love to hear it for next year so I can improve on that, right? They rendered all this. It's satisfying to get things lined up. I remember watching Animal Planet, not too often though. I did watch a little bit of Animal Planet, but I don't think we had the channel for it really, so I don't think I really saw much Animal Planet. Let's see, River says, I'm doing okay, thanks. How are you all doing today? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I've been feeling much more energized today than what I have been. I will say that for sure. Plus a donation box. Connect the habitat to the path, yeah. So we'll put a little habitat gate right there, just kind of to the side.
Don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
So I'm just not too sure how I change. Do I just like, how do I do that? Do I gotta hit the plus? No. How do I change something into something else? I know they made me do it before. Outside placement area. How do I replace? How do I replace? I did it earlier, although I did it by accident. Do I gotta like plus and then do that? It's concrete. How do I turn a wall into glass? Because the way they made it, the way they implied it earlier was that I could do it. But see, it flashes red like that. Let me see here. Outside placement area. It's not what I meant to do. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. Yeah, glass is on the left. Yeah. Yeah, it's a habitat gate. See, because that's glass right there. I'm just trying to think how I replace wall with glass. Because it did teach me, but I don't think it taught me super well. Let me see. They're eating. Oh wait, I unpaused the game by accident. Whoops. Oh no. Or maybe it was always unpaused. I don't recall. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Planet Zoo. Replace wall with glass. Okay, I'm not the only one that had to look. Changing it to window and not the glass wall. Click edit barrier, click on habitat. Select the amount of barrier 1. Okay. Let's try this. This one's edit. Is that edit? I don't know. Oh, that's how you get the full thing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So where's edit barrier? Where do I see that? Habitat perimeter. Ah, okay, I see. So you can do that. I think. One-way glass. Now how do I do this? Tight mode. Window none. Is that good behind my head? So good behind my head. So I can select glass for window. Where's edit? How do I edit you? How do I edit you? I just realized I have an undo button. Okay, so I'll undo that one thing I did. Go click on everything until something happens. Just the steps. It's the actual glass wall in the barrier section and not window. Okay, so okay, I see. So the window part doesn't matter? I like how I'm not the only one that got stuck here, though. Because this is a little bit weird. Because they're being helpful enough, but they're not being super helpful. Let's see. Try this one. On the habitat gate, there's a button. Oops. Oh, wait, you gotta click on that habitat gate? No. What? But on the properties menu to the right called edit barrier. Oh, edit. Okay, on the right? I don't see an edit barrier. I don't see you. I don't see you, edit barrier. On properties menu to right called edit barrier. I'm not really too sure. I'm not seeing anything about an edited barrier. Or is there? What's that? Okay, so I can color it. Is that possible? It's not here yet because it's Turo's probably trying to teach me. Okay, what if I just do this instead? Let me. Can I delete these? Can I delete? Let's see. So you guys are learning with me. Delete barriers. Man, learning is hard. Learning is difficult. Learning is difficult. Barriers. It mentions on the right, there's an edit barrier button. Supposed to be a little window icon. Put a window of glass into barriers that have the function. Is it the cog? I don't believe so, because the cog takes me to just habitat perimeter, card barrier top, and highlight hidden paths. I'm not entirely sure. We're learning. We're definitely learning. It mentions an edit barrier. I'm just not seeing that. So I'm almost wondering if maybe that's just not something here for me yet. So I'm almost wondering if that's something I need to just do later, because it's delete. Well, I don't think it's letting me delete the barrier either, though. Like, I don't think it'll actually let me delete stuff that way. Oh, wait. Oh, is it because I have it on height? So actually, even if I just do that there, that's like just in the height. Let's hope I don't really need you. Is that part of my problem? I'm not too sure. Or did that do it? No, I didn't do it. What are you trying to do? Okay, wait. Do I have it on like adjusting height as opposed to... That's height right there. That's that. Huh. Uh-huh. I mean, there is like a tooltip icon. I mean, I could just let it run. I don't think it would really matter too much. Or do you mean this gear icon? Wait, hold on. Nah. Setting this interface. So visiting players. Yes, might help. Windows and climb proof. Double click on the habitat gate and start editing the barrier. Habitat gate. Start editing the barrier. I'm double clicking on the habitat gate. I guess. Or is the or is the gate like no? Because that's the habitat gate. Okay, hold on. Let me get out of here. Double click on the gate. Okay, double clicked on the gate. I'm not seeing the edit thing though, unless that's it. I don't. No, it's like demolish. I don't want to do that. That's multi-selection. I don't want to do that. I'm glad I'm not the only one that got stuck on this though. I did double click directly on the gate. I'll even do it again. I'll zoom in. Oh wait, let's double click. What if I just single click? Oh, it said double click. I had to single click. But did that help? That put me here. But that just put me back in the same place that I was at before. Okay, is it because, like, that was too... Is it because that's not straight or something? Is there a reason that happened? Okay, that's weird. Because it won't let me do it there. It won't let me do it there. That's really strange. It won't let me do it there. It won't let me do it there. Outside placement area. But why would it let me do it there, then? Is it because I have them technically just a little bit outside? I don't really think so, because that's looking... Did I just put the barriers in a little bit incorrectly? Okay, let's do a little tweaky do. How'd I do like the editing tool. Okay, that's fine. It's a tutorial. We're learning. It's fine. So okay, so I found that interesting. So I was actually doing it correctly. Outside placement area. That's interesting. Okay, well, See, I don't know what that means exactly. I'm not too sure of. I think putting them right up to the edge might have made it like so you can't edit because you're so close to the edge. I mean, that could be it. Okay, we know for next time.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete.
That's not too bad,
The
though.
habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time
maybe.
we adopted those tigers.
I don't know. I'm still not incredibly sure. Weird. That I will admit is a little unintuitive, I think. I don't think they really explained that too well. Okay, what am I doing? What's my objective? 2 Bengal tigers. Yeah, I can do that. Man, I imagine adopting a Bengal tiger would probably be very expensive. Send to zoo. Okay, I think it just pop up on its own again, I think. Send to zoo.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Large food tray.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Into terrain, okay. Into terrain, selecting the water tool. Calm water.
Yes, that'll do nicely.
No, it won't.
Of course, just
what
like
do you
the
mean?
warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Let's see. Can I make it bigger? Average water depth. Okay. See, select the height. Okay, gotcha. I see. That makes sense. So it's not like you fill it. Okay, man, I like that. What's rough water? Is rough water just kind of like changes the color a little bit? Or did it? Yeah, I want the water to be calm just be good for my tigres. What do I do? Change it to rough? Oh, not gonna change it to rough. It's gonna stay nice and calm. Okay, what else? Food and stuff. Okay, frozen pumpkin, frozen blood pumpkin, and a rubbing pad.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape.
It's okay.
Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely the bad weather.
Yeah.
Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather.
It's a good joke. I like that.
Come on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
I like that you can make your own. I do think that's very nice. Put it right back there. All right. This is taking shape, I gotta admit. Okay, now what? Increase hard shelter welfare? Increase terrain welfare. Okay, what would a hard what would that stuff be? What was that? Is that a balloon? See something floating down there. Balloon? Oh my god, look how far you can zoom out, dude. Holy crap. I've never seen like a zoo this far away from a city though. Look at them. Damn, they look so good. I'm still super impressed by this.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's
little bit.
because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
Hungry. Keeper assigned. Okay. Open terrain tab. So it doesn't like...
Rightio.
Oh, okay.
Click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in
So it
this
likes long
habitat.
grass. Tolerance. Okay.
Okay,
Needs
then.
more short
Open
grass.
The terrain editing tool,
Okay,
select
okay.
painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should
More
help
soil.
with the habitat part of their welfare.
Just soil in general? Okay. Let's put the soil like around here-ish. Okay, that's good. Now we need more long grass. Interesting. Okay, now we're lacking soil. Interesting. Or is it too much? Oh, it needs less long grass. Okay, whoops. Needs more soil. And it needs more short grass. Okay, this is pretty good, actually. This is interesting. See, this I understand more than the,
Right then. All
Than the,
animals need
glass
plants
wall
and
thing.
trees
Okay.
From their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
It needs none of these.
Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want.
I will.
You can find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Okay.
They say the good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave. Even if you did poke a hole in their fence.
Grassland.
Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Common reeds.
Right. Let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social
Nah,
welfare.
I'm putting more coverage down. How do I do this? But you're not letting me do it. You're not maybe because of the tutorial, maybe it's not gonna let me like actually add more. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think it's letting me add more quite yet. Okay, I mean that's fine. We got all the silver done. Oh boy, look at you.
Just find one of the peafowls and select them to open an information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing.
All right,
Although
here.
technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese.
Yes, let's see. So expand social welfare. Social group. Too few adults and juveniles. Okay.
Expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
Adult population. Too few adults. That's Phil. Nice. Yeah, amazing zoo enclosure. It's interesting.
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
I did do that. They have too few adults. Oh, I see. It wants me to just do it. Okay.
Right. As you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Delivery scheduled. Okay, so it does pop back up. Delivery scheduled. What's this one? Okay, delivery scheduled.
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
I don't know if this would be a very good enclosure for a peafowl. It seems a little bit weird. Why'd I have like is that like a light, I guess? Huh. Alright. Okay, anyway, where are we going? I'm getting too distracted looking at stuff. Alright. It would be hard for people to see, yeah.
Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right.
Look at
You
you.
know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag.
Oof.
In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy.
Mm-hmm.
You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass.
Ah.
It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you?
Oh,
This
it's
will
gonna
give
teach
the
me how
snow
to
leopards somewhere
edit?
to go
Okay.
when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Snow leopard. Okay, so cave glass barrier section with one-way glass. Tempered view mode at the coolers. Okay. Oops, not that one. No. So one-way glass. Nah, it's flat top. I want that. Okay. Well, now I'll do what I learned already. Do what I learned before. Okay, so now I should be able to click on you and change you. What's your one-way glass option? So the cave glass barrier with one-way glass. Okay, I didn't do quite what I wanted. Undo. Oops. Okay, so that does that. How would I go about swapping that? Or is it because it's like I gotta click on like the cave itself, maybe? Interesting. And group of blah. Edit barrier. Hey, levels. Not saying anything about one-way glass on this one though. How do I go about swapping you out? Okay, let's do a little pause-y-do. Click on that. That just does what? Allows me to add another thingy in the middle. Doesn't allow me to edit the glass, though. This is interesting. Keep this section with one-way glass. Okay, click. I'll do it at once. So click on that. And then I click on that. Is that what you wanted? That might be what it wanted. Personally, I can still see through it. That's height. I don't want to adjust the height. Okay, I clicked on that, and it did say one-way glass. Okay, so that's... So click on that. See, how come I can't adjust this? Is it because this is like all glass? Oh, okay, I gotta click that and then do... Right?
Of course, when an
Okay, there you
animal
go. That's how you
isn't
do
in
it.
its
Okay, gotcha.
natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold.
Okay, that may... Okay, now I
Unsurprisingly,
get
for the
it.
snow
Now I get it.
leopards, It's too hot, even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Yeah, it seems alright. Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Really appreciate it. The peacock looks gorgeous. Does. I think most people would be stressed seeing a crime in the UK at least. Very true. Okay, turn on temperature heat map.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Okay, I'll put one down there. One down there. One down there.
You can find heat maps for all sorts
there.
of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the
I put them on
temperature
top.
to
Oh,
adjust
okay.
once you've added coolers or heaters. But now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make...
Uh-oh. Okay, it did that thing again. Why did it do that thing again? Where it did the same thing it did during the what was it? The Tangle, not Tangle Tower, the swamp, secret swamp thing. That's weird. Okay, let me adjust that. So that's really strange. Why did it do that? That's the exact same thing that happened before. Hold on, let me just see something quick. I just wanna see if there's anything that can tell me what caused that. Sorry about that. I was hoping that beats the one-time thing, so I didn't look into it last time. Cause yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Just gonna see if I got like any kind of error. Okay, what's this? Oh, okay, this would have been it. Happened earlier too, apparently at 121. I don't remember that happening. Strange. Sorry about this. Some kind of weird issue with device setup manager. Gonna slap this into Google and just leave it for. Uh, bu- 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 bu. Yeah, I don't know, because it all just started happening like the day. That's weird. I'm still not really too sure what happened with that. Okay, hold on. Let me fix my webcam real quick. Let me just fix this real quick. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like it's. I don't think I need to restart the stream. I think there's just like. I'm just more confused than anything, to be honest. The same thing happened, but it's only happened when I've streamed so far. That's the weird thing about it. Okay, we came back on. Boop. There we go. We're all good now. Me and my messy hair. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a really really weird thing, because I haven't had that happen until recently. But I don't know what it could be. It's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like something is just causing my USB slots to somehow mess up. Well, you know what's really interesting? A lot of people have been having these issues in December, actually, and they all started in December. So I'm almost wondering if maybe a bad update just happened. I don't know. I'll look up. I'll look up at it later. I'll look it up later. But just from looking at some of these reports on the Microsoft.com pages, it looks like other people started having some of these problems in December as well, and that's when I started having mine, because it's when I did. But it hasn't happened outside of stream though. I don't know. It's really weird. Anyway, I apologize. I'll look into it more once. Well, I'll be sure to look into it more, so it doesn't happen again in the future. I'm just really confuzzled by that. Cause yeah, it's almost like cause like it's weird, cause like it turns off my mouse, it turns off my keyboard. I think it turns off my stream deck, but I'm not really too sure about that. And it turns off my webcam. So it's all stuff that's connected to my USBs. I don't know, it's really weird. It's really weird. Let's see. Bass says, nonsense. Canada's power companies are very well known for being extremely reliable, especially in the winter and an emergency. So true, right? So true. And Gamer Pro 2809, my bad. Sorry, I got my head saw the numbers and flipped them. Welcome to the stream, friendo. How you doing today? Just having a nice comfy game of Planet Zoo. Comfy. Talk about stuff as well. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to place that there, but that will do, sure. Why not? This is Daniel G. Who is Daniel G? I'm also gonna remove that because I don't mean to place that. Painting terrain. So what am I doing? I got too distracted by weird errors happening. So wait, what's going on? Increase terrain welfare by 100%. Yeah, okay, can do that. So what terrain do you want, little snow leopard? We get less grass and more snow. All right, snow we can do. We can do snow. I'm good for snow. Yeah. Yeah, throw all that snow in there. It's looking real nice. I'll let it spill out a little bit. Yeah, I've seen people on the Planet Zoo subreddit like do really beautiful exhibits too. Like actually really impressive exhibits. Like they absolutely blow me away. How we doing on snow? We need more snow. How much more snow do you need? Oh wait. But I am painting snow, right? How are we looking for intensity of snow? Okay. Wait. Wait, how is this not painting like proper snow? Wait a sec. Need more snow, but what do I give you more snow? I'm trying to paint your snow. Or do I need to stamp it? Oh, no, I can't stamp it. Or do I need to like unpause? How come I can't seem to place down more snow? I click on snow. It's painting. But it doesn't seem to want to actually put down snow. This is weird.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty
Okay,
good
well now
understanding
it's
of
all.
how to make animals
Was it
happy.
just?
So
Wait,
I'd
what?
like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo.
Was it-
and
was it
fix
breaking
up
on
any
me?
Issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic.
Now I'm a little
to
confused because now it
quickly
did
see how
add
all
snow.
your animals are doing in the zoo, you
Everything
should
is
go
getting
into
weird
zoo
today.
management and then into the animals section.
Everything is getting all weird today. See, Bass says, ooh. You know, I'm thinking of lurking because I'm busy with some personal stuff. Hope the stream goes well, though. Are the coolers in the wrong spot? Or the ground isn't cold enough? I'm not really... That's a good point. It could be around where the coolers are, but I don't think so. I just think that's really confusing. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. But whatever, it's fine. It's the tutorial. If things are a little bit weird, then that's okay. Open zoo management, define list of all your animals. Okay, let's see here. Is that what it wants? Is that what it wants from me? Let's see. Habitat species, overall welfare to 90.
As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare.
Okay, I see. Not so much from the turtle.
If something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Okay, there we go. We're learning. We're learning. Okay, so you need more grass and more sand. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. So more sand first off. See, this is painting well. It's weird that it didn't seem to want to do that for the snow. I'm not sure. Maybe the snow is just weird. Okay, now you have enough sand. I need more long grass. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Zoo. Need more social stuff. Okay, so like, okay, so what do you need? You need severe social welfare issues. Stress trying to hide. Okay, so you're trying to hide, so you need like what, a shelter? Maybe I guess they don't really have much of a shelter, do they? Okay, let's see. So let's go for. Would they use? What would a turtle use? They wouldn't use a burrow, would they? Turt. Okay, nothing for turtle. Trying to hide. Okay, so how do I go about this again? Would I just look into buildings? It's genetics. Enrichment, environment, overview. If I apply custom tag, well, would I be able to do that? Contraceptives. All right, that's interesting. Some kind of shelter. I'm not sure what a turtle would like. What would a turtle like? Would a turtle just like any type of shelter? I can just try this and just see. Right? That's probably a bit too high up for the turtle, though. Maybe. How'd I do this? Can check that in the social tab. I mean, burrows could work. Admittedly, I just don't really know that much about turtles. Speedy. That's a good name for it. I think any shelter would probably do. I think. Yeah, because you can probably like add your own bedding, probably. How do I open up like that one social tab again? Or do I gotta click on the turtle, right? Yes, if I click on the turtle. It needs some enrichment. It needs some. Yeah, trying to hide. So yeah, it just needs like a shelter or something, right? Okay, well, let's put a shelter down and just see. So we'll put in like a basic like wooden shelter, I guess. Just put it like. No, I don't mean to do that. We'll put it like. Like right there, maybe. Trying to hide. Okay, well there you go. Now, okay, that went up and then went down. There's a lot of people watching the turtles. I'm just curious here. Or does it just want me to like remove some of the fencing? I'm not incredibly sure. Like maybe they don't like the shelter? Common wombat, porcupine, badger, aardvark, wolverine. Okay, well let's do the enrichment. I know more about the enrichment. So enrichment items. So for a turtle, they want like a box. What animals like boxes? Bonobos, penguins, really. Interesting. Pandas, lemurs, a lot of things like boxes. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. A bobbin, climbing pole. What would a turtle like? Why am I choosing to focus on the turtle? Ooh, that's a bit too big. Slow feeder. Why am I going for the turtle? See, I think I actually kind of like messed up because I'm going for the turtle when I don't really know much about like turtles. I know I could probably just click on it and that might be able to tell me a bit more. What do they like for enrichment? Toy enrichment, food enrichment. Do they not have food? I got food. What are you talking about? I mean, they're fine for both those things. Okay, well, let's make it a little bit easier and not go for the turtle. Let's go for something I know I can probably work with a little. But it's all the turtles though. Okay, so they just want enrichment. This one's a bit more stressed out, but they just like want enrichment. Okay. All right, little turtles. We're gonna figure out what you like to do. We're gonna learn this as we go. Do you want? So let's do a toy. What would a turtle like? Probably not blood. Probably not a beaver pool. I don't think I'd like a grab ball. I could like add a tag for the turtle, I suppose. Or is that me applying a custom tag for that? That's probably me applying a custom tag for that. Galapagos turtle. These aren't Galapagos turtles though. They're like something else, I think. A gyro. Turtles, what do you like? I don't understand turtles. They wouldn't like a musical keyboard, I don't imagine. Although that would be pretty cool. They might actually like a scrubbing pillar to an extent. Puts down a scented herb thing. If one turtle likes it. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. No, these turtles do like this. Okay. So they can have that. And that might be good for them. Okay, how are we looking in terms of enrichment? Are my turtles feeling enriched? So I don't know what they mean by food enrichment. I can filter items by the species. Okay, there you go. There you go. That makes sense. Bulk of frozen fruit. Yeah, they'd probably like that. Okay, now they're being enriched. Okay, so I was just dumb and not clicking on the correct thing. I was being a dumb. Yeah, so they're algebra giant tortoise, apparently. I don't know, there is something called an algebra. That's interesting. Did I do it? 87%. Ah. My African animals ain't doing too good. So are them and the zebras together or like what? Oh, you guys are looking dirty or something. Do snakes like boxes? They might. I never heard of it either. Part of the Seychelles? Apparently, that's interesting. Okay, so now I know how to do this better. See, now I'm not as dumb. Now I'm understanding a bit more. So they probably want a small barrel feeder. They would probably want a rubbing pillar too.
Not bad at all.
Nailing it. Nailing
That
it.
you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
So okay, so I will say, so far I'm being incredibly dumb. I am being incredibly dumb. This is what I get for trying to learn this on stream. But I'm liking this. I'm pretty intrigued.
Screaming, booming, all the appropriate noises. I guess I was right to hire you, huh? Don't tell her I told you, but Nancy wasn't sure you'd even last the morning.
Oh, come on.
So,
I mean, I won't blame her,
this
to be
is
honest.
working out. And Nancy owes me a foxy coffee. As
FNAF?
strange as it seems, considering we just met, when I look at you, I feel like you're the child I never had. After
Thanks,
the one
Bernie.
I did have, obviously. But you see, zookeeping's not for my daughter. Don't get me wrong. Emma absolutely loves animals, but she set her sights somewhat higher. Wants to save the entire planet.
That is pretty
I'll
high.
just settle for saving a couple of species.
Oh my god, I really need to
And
get that
maybe
haircut.
having a type of frog named after me.
A good one, Frog. I'd be okay with that. Okay, return to main menu. We'll go and we'll do one of the other things. I don't think I need to save the zoo. It's like no need for me to save that one tutorial zoo, I don't think. See, Bass says, don't worry. Just like Bernie, you're good, you win. Right? Yeah, exactly. We're just chilling. We're vibing. We're having a good time. I'm sure if I play this game again on stream, it'll probably be after I've played it a bit myself and have learned. Simian Conservative Project, huh? Okay, conservation, all right. Maple Leaf Wildlife Park. I wonder if that's Canadian. Hold on, I feel a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Culmination of Bernard Goodwin's work in the region, specializing in simian breed and release programs, championing and highlighting the diverse species of apes and monkeys. Thank you, Bass. Yeah, start new. Man, I need to fix that. Yeah. So I think maybe I'll do this one and then we'll have a bit of a discussion for what to expect in the future. For next year, I mean. I shouldn't say the future. Well, it is the future, but for next year specifically in terms of like stream stuff. Because I don't think I'll be playing too long today.
It's quite the change of scenery
Unfortunately.
from dreary old England, huh? Apart from the weather, I suppose.
Because I don't know how long I'm going to talk on about stuff for. We'll have to see.
The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary, where we're doing vitally important conservation work. Not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to
Apes together strong, man.
The way the world treats them is like, well, very much like some of us treat our actual relatives.
True.
Anyway, that's why I'm determined that our operation here does some good. If we can all leave some part of the world in a better state than we found it, we'll have lived lives worth living. And speaking of states, I have a horrible feeling I left the house in the right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
Okay, that guy was really eager to get to work. God, this game looks so pretty.
Madagascar then. Bit warm
All right.
taste, to be honest. Anyway,
Probably same.
This is Bernie's primate sanctuary. It's not just primates though. We've got all sorts of animals. So why don't we go and have a look at some of them, eh? We'll start by taking a look at the red-ruffed lemurs. They're the ones that look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them.
Okay, so the lemurs, huh? Night.
Red-ruffed lemurs are found in the rainforests of Masoala.
Dude, look at
That's in
him.
northeast Madagascar. They can actually live anywhere from 15 up to 25 years.
He's moonwalking. Oh, that's sick.
Okay, when you're ready,
Okay,
let's
I
go
love
find
you.
our Bornean orangutans.
I love Ollie. He's good. Okay, orangutans, gotcha. Okay, if there's a moonwalking lemur, I'm all in.
The Bornean orangutan is such a marvelous creature. They're always a big favourite at any zoo they feature in, and they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet.
Oops.
Assuming you don't count any lions that got stuck up one. Oh, why don't you take a better look at them? Open up their information panel and go into the animal camera.
Man, they look so good. Free cam? A cinematic. Okay.
Aren't they just incredible?
They are. So that's who uses the keyboard. Yeah, right. Orangutan banging out the tunes. What's his name? Dilla banging out the tunes.
When you're ready, let's go and have a look-see at some of our beautiful bonobos. They're quite the characters.
Oh, bonobos are very interesting characters.
Oh dear! It looks like we've arrived just in time. One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed.
Uh-oh.
And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it.
I know.
We'll need to catch them. But before we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too. Select the habitat boundary to bring up the habitat information panel.
He's not great at all. Call keeper. Oh, animal. Okay.
Good. Now open the animals tab.
Done. Box all animals. Oh no! No! Okay, oh, okay, he's fine.
Escaped bonobo, but it seems our last one left to do some research in the wild. Not an ideal situation. So, we'll need to hire a replacement, sharpish. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area.
Zoo staff management. All right.
You can find all of your staff in here, but there's no time to go looking at their particulars at the moment. Hire a vet.
Okay. Veterinarian. Oh, do I just like place him down?
Okay, that's a relief. So while the vet deals with our bonobo friend, let's go fix up their habitat so they can't escape again. Head back over there.
Oops. Okay, how to fix. No, edit barrier.
As you can see, the barrier's collapsed.
I do.
Taking their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one replaced. Select the barrier and then we'll edit it.
Aye.
Delete the broken section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one.
Select it and then press delete. What, like my actual delete key? I gotta edit. Like, do I need to actually hit like the delete key? I don't even like. I don't even know where the delete key is. I just like that.
Good. Now that we've done that, we
Okay,
need to make
I mean,
sure
that'll
to
do, I
add
guess.
climb-proof barriers to the top. That way the bonobos won't be able to climb out. Just make sure you've got the correct piece of barrier selected when you do that.
Okay, all right. Climb proof.
Okay, so go into the options section and select which side the climb-proof barrier needs to go on. And don't get it wrong. We're more worried about bonobos climbing out than guests
Oh, that's
climbing
right, okay.
in.
Okay, wrong one. Right. There you go. Okay, I see. We're getting it. We're getting it down. We're getting it down.
Nicely
Look at that.
done.
I'm a
And
pro.
I think it's high time we unbox those bonobos, wouldn't you say? The poor mites will get sad if we leave them in there for too long.
I don't blame them.
Select the habitat barrier to bring up the habitat information panel again.
Unbox. Oh yeah, and this is the troublemaker that got out. Or one of them anyway,
It turns
I think.
out that as well as the old vet leaving, the zoo's mechanics did too. We'll need to hire a couple of new ones so we can help stop any more breakouts.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
That makes sense.
mechanics do all sorts of helpful things around the zoo, but one of their most important jobs is taking care of the habitat barriers. Without mechanics around to repair them, the barriers will crack, crumble, and fall down.
Yeah, I don't want that.
It will be overrun with escaped animals. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area again.
Okay. See, I do like this. This is a pretty good tutorial now.
Gosh, we have been busy, haven't we?
For
Good
essentials.
work there.
I like
I'm
that.
off for a cuppa. Oh, I think Bernie wants a word with you.
Nah, it was old Bernie want. Let me hear all about it.
Oh, I hear you had a bit of an issue with an escaped bonobo.
Yeah, a little
The
bit.
main thing is that you dealt with it swiftly, and more importantly, without the animals stealing someone's clothes, putting them on, and then walking out of the front gate.
Imagine if that ever happened. That'd be something.
You see, another key responsibility for our vets is animal research. Researching animals allows vets to unlock new enrichment items.
I know,
additional
teens.
information for our education resources, enhanced breeding programs, and improvements to food quality. The animal's food, not the vets. It'll take more than a research grant to improve the staff canteen.
I like how they have no
Anyway, as you
education.
can
It's
see,
like that makes sense.
research is a key part of running your zoo. In order for a vet to undertake research, they require a research centre.
Okay, I'm getting too
And
distracted.
once again, that's something that this zoo is missing. So let's build one.
Okay.
I've marked out an area for you to put it.
All right, so research center. Yeah, all right. So here.
Now, you've probably noticed that there's already a building where I want you to build the research centre. Don't worry. You see, the building that's currently there is actually a hollow shell. So we're able to place our new building inside
Okay,
of
I
it.
see.
If you select the research centre for placement...
Oh,
and
that's how
hover
that
over the
works.
shell,
Oh,
you'll
okay.
see that it asks if you want to add the research centre to the existing building.
Hold on, I gotta.
Okay, click to add it
Advance
to
it.
the building. Oh, but that won't place it in just yet, though. First, we'll need to rotate our research centre so it automatically connects to the path when we place it.
Oops. I can also just push Z. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Right. Good enough. Make sure it's connected to the path. It is, isn't it? Is it not? Do I gotta edit you? mean, looks like it's in there. Is it not connected to the path? Gonna move it a little bit more. So okay, so that does that. I mean, it looks like it's connected to the path to me. Can I do that? I mean, to me, that looks good. Unless, like, because it's backwards or something. I mean, that could be it. Maybe it's technically backwards. That could be it. But no, that doesn't really make sense either. On. Demolish you. I mean, it was connected to the path, right? No, not that one. Facilities. Hold on. Give me your dialogue again.
Okay, click to add it to the building.
Huh?
That won't place it in just yet, though. First, we'll need to rotate our research center so it automatically connects to the path when we place it.
Okay. Select grid, flat terrain. Oops. See, that looks good to me.
Right.
There you go. Okay.
Splendid
All right.
work. Now that we have a brand spanking new
Maybe it
research
wasn't
centre,
quite
we can
angled.
give our vets something to do in there. Oh, by the way, it's worth noting that the vets will only do research when they're not required to do any other jobs. That said, you can change what jobs a vet does via their information panel. But let's not worry about that just now.
Classic shrimp pose.
Let's get our vet
That's
research
technically what I'm doing right now.
lemurs. Go into the zoo section and select vet research.
Okay. Vet research.
Here, you can see a list of
All
all
right.
the animals present in your zoo, and also all the
Taper.
potential diseases that can occur.
Ooh, we don't want
Now,
that.
Drag and drop your vet onto the ring-tailed lemur to start their research.
Okay. All right. I'm digging this. Think I'd irritate her initially before putting in. Maybe.
Think
You're probably
about
right.
it. I'm not sure we've got any education boards or speakers by the lemur's habitat. Let's head over there and add some, so our guests can learn all about the furry little delights.
Okay, that spooked me for a second. I was like, what was that? Two
First
education
off,
boards.
Let's pop down 2 education boards. Place them on the habitat barriers at a height that guests can see, or, if you like, pop them down on a stand.
Visual media. Do I need like to align the boards easier? Two education boards. Yeah. Yeah, put one there. Like, I know we have that one there, but
Okay, now that they've been put into position, we have to tell
Oh
them what
my God.
animals
Oh,
to
okay,
display
wait.
information about. select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel.
Uh-huh. Ring-tailed lemur. Okay. Okay, that's pretty easy. Yeah, yeah, if you want, you really could
And
just
from the
like...
drop-down list, select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious.
Like,
When link an
you
education board or a speaker to
could
an
get
animal,
pretty
you need to make
detailed
sure that said animal
with
is
making your
close
habitats
by.
and stuff. This
But
is
if
pretty
not, the
cool.
guests will get confused and won't learn as much.
All right, 2 speakers.
Okay, now that we've done the education boards, let's pop down a pair of speakers.
Aye.
Speakers play audio to the guests so they can learn while they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the laborious process of reading.
Reading gross.
One thing to bear in mind is that it's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said.
Okay, I think I may put that one a little bit far away, but that's fine. I'll just fix it.
Now we simply
So
need
like
to
that.
link the speakers to the ring-tailed lemurs, just like you did with the education boards.
This should be pretty easy. Ring-tailed lemur. And ring-tailed lemur. You can just the range too, wow.
It's worth remembering that education boards and speakers both need power to work. They won't do much good without it. Ooh, it looks as though our vet has completed their research on ring-tailed lemurs.
Okay.
We'll need to collect the results.
How do I do
We
that?
can do that by clicking on the notification or by going back into the vet research area.
Oops. Protesters. Oh no. You're having that. Oh, I see. It has the gift icon.
Collect your research rewards. Just so you know, vets will continue to research an animal even after successfully completing a research level. I suppose when you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
Okay, so you just could like unlock this kind of stuff. So like so I got these then.
Well, now that we've
Got a
enriched
fun
the
fact.
lives of our guests,
I like fun
let's
facts.
enrich the lives of our ring-tailed lemurs. Some animals, like lemurs, will have a climbing need. That means they have a requirement for a certain amount of climbing space.
Ugh.
And you can fulfill that requirement by building them a climbing frame.
Okay.
Let's find out how much more climbing space our lemur friends need, shall we? Select one of them and bring up their information panel.
Oh, not enough climbing, not enough sand either.
Next, click on the Terrain tab.
On the terrain tab says like sand.
Ah, now, as you can see, the lemurs need quite a lot more climbing space.
Aye.
But as it happens, I've already got a climbing frame blueprint built for you. So you can either pop that down or build one yourself from scratch. By the
That's so
way,
cool.
It's not always just climbing needs that you have to worry about. Other animals might need a certain amount of water in their habitat so they can go for a swim. They certainly do keep us on our toes.
Oh, it's a bit too big. This will probably do. Too obstructed. But lemur climbing frame. There you go. There you go. That'll do.
Oh, that's a great climbing frame for them. They're going to absolutely love it.
It's so cool you can build them
Do you know
yourself
what would
too.
make them even happier though? Nicer food.
Mm.
But that's true of all of us though, isn't it? You can unlock better quality food for animals through research. Luckily, we've already unlocked some for the lemurs, so all that remains is to make sure they get served it from now on. Let's bring up the habitat information panel by selecting the lemur habitat.
Aye. Pretty sure I've done that. But I'll do it again. Huh?
Lovely. Now select the Animals tab.
I'm in there. I'm going too fast for the
There you
game.
go. As you can see, we can set the food quality in here.
Ah.
Just click on the drop-down menu and
Grade
select
2.
Grade 2 food quality. Grade 2 food quality. My mouth's already watering.
Delicious.
So, a new climbing frame and better food. Oh, you've really spoilt those lemurs rotten. Now, I think it's time we looked at one of the zoo's most important responsibilities. Releasing animals into the wild.
That is pretty
You
important.
see, when we feel an animal is ready, we can release them into the wild. But what makes an animal a good candidate for release? Well, their age is an important factor. I mean, we can't release an animal that's a juvenile, just as we can't release one that's gotten too old.
True
They'll
facts.
also need to be fertile. After all, the idea is to repopulate the wild, so the best
Eggung.
candidates will have a high fertility gene. And together, the age and fertility of a candidate will determine how many conservation credits we'll be rewarded when we release them.
Okay.
Now, conservation credits are vitally important.
How
They're
so?
the lifeblood of your zoo, because earning them allows you to adopt even more animals. And what's more, the animals you can adopt will be of a higher quality. So, with that in mind, let's pop over to our orangutan habitat.
Man, look how much money it takes to feed these. Okay, so he wants to release Eggung.
Okay, I'd like you to find Ageng, the Bornean
Ageng, there you
orangutan
go.
in the habitat, and select him, please.
Found
you
him.
can either click through each orangutan in turn, or select the habitat barrier, go to the Animals tab in the Habitat Information panel, and find him in the Animals list.
Okay. And then we release him into the wild, huh? What are his genetics? Very small in size, actually. Cannot undo this action. I'd buy Eggung.
I know it's sad to see him go, but he'll be happy out in the wild. And he's a wonderful candidate for release. Young, strong, and fertile.
Pretty small, though.
Excellent work there. You've definitely got potential, you know.
Gila monster, huh? Have at least 12 species in the zoo.
I see you've been doing some homework. Although it hardly seems like work.
How many
when you're
do we
learning about
have?
Something as adorable as a ring-tailed lemur. I imagine I'd have got much better grades at school if there'd been less algebra and more aldebra. Tortoises.
I just learned all about them. Okay.
Lovely. Now let's build a new exhibit in the gap that's been left. Just add it to the building like we did with the
Oh,
research centre
like the tiny
earlier,
little
then
guys.
pop it into the gap.
Okay, well, what? I wasn't paying attention to what she said. Yeah, exhibits. Okay. Exhibits. Huh.
Perfect. The next thing to do is adopt an exhibit animal to go in there. How about a Gila monster?
Uh-huh.
Open up the exhibit trading section and adopt one.
Okay. Gila monster. This animal is being adopted for cash. It cannot be released in the
Just as we
wild.
do
Okay.
with habitat animals, we need to send the Gila monster to the exhibit. Click on the exhibit to send it there.
Oh, look at him. Little iguana. He's vibing in there. Barely moving, though. Oh, there you go.
When you send an animal to an exhibit, it'll automatically be given the correct setup. But that doesn't mean it's completely ready for them. So
Kevin.
let's finish it off. We'll start by adding some enrichment items. Click on the exhibit to bring up its information panel.
Okay. Senior rating 100. That's pretty good.
Good. Now click on the layout tab. As
Just
I'm
turn 'em all
sure
on.
you know by now, you can unlock more enrichment levels by having one of your vets do some research.
Huh.
Now we'll also need to set the temperature and humidity in the exhibit.
This is very
These are
in-depth.
vitally important for keeping our Gila monster happy and comfortable. Click on the climate tab.
Done. 35.
You can see the Gila monster's desired temperature
42.
and humidity. You can change both of these by adjusting the dials below. Make sure it's going to be nice and cozy.
215 and 25. We'll put at 21. This is interesting. This is really interesting. I do want to check out other people's zoos.
The tickets?
Because I did see Beth say that pretty sure we can go online to check out some really cool user zoos. I do want to.
On the Windows tab.
The Windows tab. Okay.
You can edit and customize any of the windows on an exhibit. A window can be closed and blank, or have a two-dimensional background, or even a three-dimensional background on it. Why don't you have a play around with the options?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty intriguing, actually.
There's also an
Okay,
exhibit
totally done there.
education board. Pop them down near your exhibits to teach your guests about them. Let's add one now.
Okay. Facilities. This thing. Okay, wait, which one specifically? We just want exhibit education board. Exhibit education board. Is that different from a habitat? Yes. Yes, that is. We got so many. Okay, wait, no, get out of the way. Can I click on it? There you go. Oh. Okay, for a second I thought it froze again.
Lovely stuff. Now our guests can learn all about our venomous friend here.
Where is he?
Right.
There he
now,
is. He's hiding.
I've got a bit of a big job for you. I need you to increase the number of species in the zoo. You'll probably want to adopt both habitat and exhibit animals to do so, which will mean building plenty of new habitats and exhibits for them. Go on, off you pop. I'll check in with you when you're almost done.
He's a 12. How many am I at? I'm at 9. Okay, so now it's letting the reins go a little bit. It's going like, here, figure it out. I can do that. I can figure it out. Right? Right? Actually, I want to save real quick, if I can, because I do want to come back and do it. Tutorial zoo. But I also do want to see if I can have a look at other people's zoos, because I am curious about that, and I don't know how stuck I'll get into like looking at them. So let's see. Can I check out any zoos online? I'm curious. I am curious. Oh my god, I could see myself playing this game a ton, by the way. So I don't know if it's all stuff I've made content out of, mind you, but I am enjoying this like quite a lot. It's really, really comfy. Connecting. How am I not connected? There you go. So how would I go about maybe checking out other people's zoos? Because these are my zoos. Let me see. Let me do a Google. Planet Zoo checking out people's zoos. I gotta download them. Subscribe to their zoo. Okay. So, okay, so here, tell you what. Let's go ahead and just do that really quick. So let's find a couple of zoos that people have put up, and let's have a little look-see. Sandbox. Okay, here's a mini Christmas zoo, so we'll have a look at that. Jungle Book diorama. We'll take a peek at that. What are some... So I do have it sorted by most popular. The True North Sanctuary. Flooded Gator Town sounds fun. Leaf San Cabrillo Zoo. San Diego, okay. It's a gift shop. Christmas market. Okay. The zoo of two. Okay. Now I don't know if I need to exit the game for them to install. I might. We'll find out. So in sandbox mode. Are they here at all? No. Like I might need to quit the game and then reopen it. So we'll quit it and reopen it. Because I do want to check out some stuff that people's done. I am really curious. Let's give it a moment just in case it needs to do a download. I do like this game though. I do like it. It's very chill, very relaxed. I don't think it's a good like content game for me personally, if only because I'm learning. Maybe when I learn more it'll be much better. But I don't see this as a game I'll be coming back to much for a while. But for an end of the year stream, I think it's been pretty nice. We're learning, we're having fun, we're checking out, and you guys can play this game too. I think all of it should still be on sale. If anybody's interested in checking it out, let me just have a look-see. Yeah, it's still on sale until the 4th of January. And I'm not gonna shill for the game. I'm not gonna be like go and buy it if you think it looks cool. But like you can buy the whole thing for like 80 Canadian dollars, which isn't really that bad, to be honest. Like for everything, literally everything, like that's pretty all right. Yeah, how do I check out people's zoos? Do I gotta go create new zoo? No? How do I do that? Load into your sandbox mode. So go to a zoo, not building it, load into your sandbox mode. Okay, how do I do that? How do I load them in? Is this it? Like, am I just missing it here? Wait, did it not subscribe me? I know it did. Damn it, let me load into their zoos. Or do I gotta like literally like load somehow? Nah. It says you can load in to a zoo. Oh, this might be it. Is this it? I guess this isn't the name of the zoo. I don't think. Man, all I want to do is check out zoos. Let me check out your zoos. So I don't think these are them. Now granted, I have like no clue where it would actually be. Like that can't be it. Panda Park. Okay, I'm just gonna see. Just gonna see if there's. I Okay, this guy's like putting out an actual guide. Let me see. Edit button next to your name. My zoos tab in game. Steam Workshop. Click on my zoos tab to visit the subscribed zoo. Click on the My Zoos tab. Oh, My Zoo's down there. I didn't even notice that. Yes, that's not one right there. Downloads. Okay, there you go. Play a sandbox. Okay, so let's check out some other people's zoos, because I'm curious how creative some people can get. All right, the sounds of a Megan coming home. It's gonna be a bit of a busy day tomorrow too, actually, which is why I'm kind of contemplating even ending the stream a little bit early, just because I got to get up at like, well, really early to go hang out with Megan's brother and his girlfriend. Gonna go out for some dim sum, apparently. Should be pretty nice. I didn't get to see them around Christmas, so that'll be a nice fun time. Man, it's really loading stuff in, isn't it? So yeah, we'll check out these zoos, and then I'll talk about my plans for the new year, and maybe get some feedback. And later on, I'll write up a summary and put it on Discord. It's taking a while to load. All right. Oh, the bear stopped moving. The bear stopped. Oh, no. Well. Oh. Okay, the bears just keep going until the bear is done loading, apparently. This person must have put a lot of effort into their zoo. I just gotta check something online out. Okay. Let's have a look at my email. I'm awaiting an email from someone, so I just want to keep tabs on that a little bit. Bass isn't back after a bit? Alright, sounds good, friendo. Maybe by the time you're back, maybe the zoo will load. Oh, well, here we go. Animal aging changed. Animals in this zoo will age 5 times slower than normal. We are checking out some user zoos, yes. Having a little look-see, because I was curious what they had. So apparently this is one of them. I think isn't it supposed to be called like mini Christmas Wonderland or something? I don't really see that here. But let's see what they have. So they have a polar bear called Nanook. I like that. Have like some sea otter stuff. Hold on, we'll toggle on pause. Oh, it's not an otter. It's like look at him, a little seal. Oh, that's cool. Look at me, so chubby. And Bubbles, the gray seal. Got their fish. Yeah, is this their little hideaway, I guess? Oh, dude, it's so cool. Oh, it's like a little place where people can go in and see them too. Oh, it's really neat. Ah, penguins! Look at them. Glacier. Pingu. Nice. Okay, I look, it's personal already. Gloria. I assume Gloria is probably a reference to something. Yeah, I just want to see how like creative some people can get. Like, I assume this is all made like by hand too, which is really impressive. I don't see anything back here. Is this where the polar bear would be? Yeah, so the polar bear chilling. And then we have, what's this over here? We have, what do we have over here? Oh, like wolves? Oh, dude, look at them. Ah, playing with like the little rope toy. Okay. See, now this is really cool. This is really nice to see. Oh, and look, they even made like this up. Ah, it's so good. Ah, there's no way I'm gonna ever be able to compete with this. Gloria does sound familiar, but I don't know off the top of my head. Happy Feet. Really? Okay, that's cool. I've never actually seen Happy Feet. Oh, little pup. On moose. Mises. I don't know about these bad boys. Oh my god, look how big they are. That's accurate too. Like moose are huge. Like I think people forget how big moose are. But like they're such a big animal and they will kill you. Like they will absolutely slaughter you. Oh, and beavers. Look at that. As a Canadian, I'm also very familiar with these. A little submarine. Okay, that's kind of cute. I don't see like a beaver dam though, unless they can like. Can they swim under this? No, they can't. But the water like leads out to here. Like, see, it's what I mean by like how creative some people can get. Like, I'm pretty sure this is all like hand sculpted, which is really impressive. Only one beaver though. I feel like that's not very cool for the beaver. See, Bass says I wouldn't want to be anywhere near a moose. I've been near some deer though. Yeah, I've been. Let me think. Like, I've not been near a moose, but I've seen a moose. I've seen deer, and I've seen buffalo. Now, seeing a buffalo in real life is very intimidating. I'm gonna be honest. It's actually really intimidating. Oh yeah. Speaking of which. Because they're so big. Like, it's another animal that will absolutely kill you if given the chance, right? Like they're not super aggressive. Like, I don't want to make it seem like, you know, buffalo and deer will, like, just kill you just because. But, like, what are you, some type of pronghorn antelope? I don't know if those animals normally hang out together. But like you have like moose. Like moose will absolutely kill you like during rutting season. I think then they'll fuck you up like on purpose. But otherwise, no, they're very chill. Is that fake? Yeah, it's fake. Oh, here you go. You got some real swans. Oh, look at them. They're being all swanny. How would they not fly away? And what else do we have? Do we have anything else? We have like something along here. I don't know what this would be. Oh, crane? No, it's a fake crane. I got bamboozled. There's definitely something in here. What's in this one? Maybe this one's just for show? This one might just be for show, or maybe they're planning on adding these at some point. Ah, caribou or reindeer. I mean, same thing, really. No, is there a difference between them? I don't think so. Yeah, you can't check the animals tab. That is true. Yeah, I don't know who yelled at me there. Someone yelled at me. I don't know what that was about. Oh, and then you have like an albino. Oh no, it's just like a statue. So these ones are just statues. Oh, cougar. Oh boy, these will also kill you if given the chance, right? And then you got a little box because of course they lick a box. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I've always been told. So like growing up in Canada, I've always been told. Oh, okay. They even animated that, huh? All right. That was a bit unexpected, but I guess that makes sense. I've always been told like you want to keep an eye out for moose, like because like I say, a moose will kill you, especially during rutting season. But you also want to keep an eye out for like don't go near buffalo if you can help it, obviously. But also keep an eye out for cougar, right? I don't know if you get intentionally letting animals escape and kill people. I don't know. I assume they wouldn't let you kill people. It'll tank your rating. I mean, I will admit I used to do that in Zoo Tycoon for fun sometimes. Maybe I'm a little demented, but huh. Interesting how they built this. I like that. All right, looking at the rock, why? About to mate. Mother Nature? Oh yeah, they're like. Yeah, I don't quite think that's how they mate, but I mean, close enough, probably. Huh. All right. But yeah, I've also been told to like keep an eye out for cougar, right? Because cougar, big cats are probably one of the scariest animals to me. You know, when it comes to like the wild, because like damn, do they make this too? Like Jesus. Because like I don't know, big cats are just like how do I want to put it? Like they're just really dangerous out in the wild, right? If they see you and they want to kill you, it's basically a guarantee they will, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Like obviously, like you can keep an eye on them, like you watch them and stuff, and if they're coming at you, then you just look at them, stand your ground, right? But I don't know, it's just so like. I guess the Zoopedia. I want to look at the Zoopedia. Where are the animals tab going to be in their zoo aminals? I got bullfrogs? Oh, dude, where? Show me the bullfrog. No, don't show me the Zoopedia on the bullfrog. It's so cool that they have that, though. Take me to the frog. Arctic foxes, too, eh? Oh, they're just, like, chilling in here? Oh, they're in the exhibit. Wow, look at that, dude. Not doing much, but like, do they really need to? I mean, they're frogs, you know? I don't know where the other ones are. There's some over here too? Huh. So cool. So cool. They have the Arctic foxes. I'm kind of curious about these guys. Are they just like in here? Oh. I was gonna say I wanna like zoom in more, but the game's not really letting me. Okay, I don't really. What was that one? Nah. I'll look at them. Arctic foxes are really cute. They're like little babies. They got some pretty interesting human models too. Not always like the best looking, but I mean, you're not here for the humans though. You're here for the animals. Wow, shit! How many animals does this person have in here? Oh my god, a lot. Apparently, I barely even scratched the surface just by looking. Oh, because they're like over here. Oh, I didn't even see these. Yeah, I've seen goats in real life too. Actually, like I've seen like mountain goats in real life, or at least a type of mountain goat. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The humans look pretty good. Their faces just look very, like Pixar. Like not bad, but like I could see them being in a Pixar movie, right? With like the face shape. You know, not bad by any means. Just like something that I've kind of noticed. As in, like when I was saying like, oh, you're not here to look at the people. I mostly just meant like, you know, these guys aren't really realistic looking, right? They're more along the cartoony kind of Pixar route, whereas the animals are kind of going for more like realistic, like I'm an actual animal kind of look, right? It's well done. Like it's actually really well done. Sure, what other animals do they have? Prairie dogs. Okay, I've seen prairie dogs and groundhogs in real life too. So where I used to live, we had this road. It was like one of the main street kind of things, right? Where like you had just this long stretch of road that like went in and out of town, and we lived on the outskirts of that town for a brief period of time. I think because my dad worked at a truck company that was like right beside where we lived, so it was like just very convenient. And we didn't have a washer and dryer for some reason. I don't quite remember. So we would have to walk a little ways down the road to go to a washer and dryer place. And we had these prairie dogs groundhogs, I guess, prairie dogs. I don't know. I don't quite remember. Whatever we have in in Canada here. I think it's prairie dogs. Yeah, prairie dogs. Yeah, it's a type of prairie dog. And they would like have their little holes, and you'd see them like pop up, and it's like, okay, it's pretty cute. Definitely seen some prairie dogs. Yeah, right. Like not very uncommon, but still always fun to see. I've seen beavers in real life too, actually. You see quite a few beavers, actually. A terrapin. Yes, like the turtle. A gray seal, huckleberry, I guess. I have butterflies too. Okay, let's have a look at the bee flies. I'm kind of curious about the bee flies. Oh, you can just have them like around, I guess. Okay, that's kind of cool. So you can even have insects. Huh. Huh. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of variety here. A lot of animal variety. I'm actually really impressed. Oak timber and juniper, swallowtails. Oh, just like another type of butterfly? It's a hydrangea. I don't want to hear about that. Just a butterfly trail? Okay, but I want to know more about like the actual butterflies. Ah! Okay. Take you out of that. Back to the zoo. Raccoons, red foxes. Man, this person just has them all over the place. Oh, he's pushing the box. It's kind of rude. I'm guessing with the raccoons, you need to have food by water. I don't see you having no offspring. So much detail in this. Like I think that's what impresses me the most is just like the sheer amount of detail the animals actually have, right? Bass is the only animal you can't have an exhibit of is people. Oh, you know, if I build a barrier around some people with no door, I'd be interested to see them try to escape. Yeah, fun fact. Well, not so fun, but definitely a fact. Is that a big ass butterfly? I was gonna say it better be fake. I don't want no real butterflies being that big. But not so fun fact, but a fact nonetheless. You know, there actually used to be human zoos, like in real life. I didn't know about that until like good few years ago, I'd say. When I just kind of stumbled across that fact at one point. And I was like, oh, it's kind of weird, right? It's pretty strange and not really that good. Because it used to be like one of those things in like the late 1800s, early 1900s type of things where like they would take, as far as I can tell, I'd hope willingly, and they'd take people from like African tribes and like places up north with the Inuits and I think even like Native Americans to an extent. I think I don't quite remember what types of people they would have, but they would put them like in an enclosure, like in a zoo, and it it's fucked up, but like I guess it was a way to like see other people from across the globe before that became just something anyone could really do. Really weird, right? Really, really strange, and certainly not good. I don't think it lasted too long, but like in the end, it's a way for like rich people to gawk at, you know, the uncivilized, as they would put it, right? Yeah, it's a really impressive zoo. I'm probably gonna stop relatively soon, but I want to check out at least like another zoo or two. Bass says, yeah, I remember hearing about that. How horrible. Yeah, right. Like it's not good. Like, on one hand, I appreciate them wanting to learn about other culture people, I guess, but that wasn't like the purpose of it, though. It was more of like I said, rich people to kind of gawk at what they saw as uncivilized, right? I don't remember too much about like the details of the human zoos. I just know it's very not good, right? Very not good. Like I say, I don't think it lasted that long either. I think it was maybe like a decade at most. I think I want to say it was like maybe 1880 to like 1900s at the at most, right? I could be wrong though. I'm kind of hoping I am, and that it was less. Let's check out another zoo. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. What other downloads? See, I want to check out this one. I want to have a look at the flooded gator town. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So I'll probably kind of shorten this down and probably put it as a thing on Discord. just for anybody else that isn't like here today and maybe wants to throw in their little opinion. So I will say some things I want to try to do for next year as like a type of New Year's resolution kind of thing is I really want to, cause for this year, cause I did manage to do most of my resolutions, I believe. Thank you, Bass. Cause I know what I want to do this year is I wanted to play through Resident Evil. Now I didn't go through the whole franchise, mind you. See, this is cool. See, it's called like Flooded like Gator Town or something. So this is pretty neat. Oh God, look at all this detail too. Like just smoking like everything. Like, wow. Yeah, Florida, right? This is basically Florida. Because the things I wanted to do this year is I wanted to have some collaboration streams, which I did end up doing with Toby. I didn't do too many. I need to talk with her again to get the next setup going with that. I played through the Resident Evil games. I didn't complete all of them like I intended, but I did do my year of the franchise to an extent. Didn't Sam Raimi make a film like that? I think so. I know there is a film with this kind of premise. I don't remember what it's called, though. And I believe I said I wanted to... what else was it I wanted to do? I wanted to get more of like a Discord community thing going, which I didn't really end up doing that much this year, unfortunately. But I wanted to record more, which I've started doing on the YouTube channel. Highly recommended. I believe the last part to Lethal Company just came out the other day, so definitely check it out if you haven't seen like Lethal Company. I should post the playlist for that just so other people know about it in case they don't. In case they don't know about it. But for this year, I actually want to do a few other things, right? So for this year, and this is where some feedback would be kind of wanted, right? So I definitely want to actually get more of the Discord community stuff going. I want to do my best with making sure people use it more, people go in there and hang out, which means I'm going to try to do more community stuff, right? I'm going to try to do some more community stuff. Maybe like bi-weekly, like have like a bi-weekly Jackbox or monthly Jackbox or something like that, right? Maybe like a few other things like Mario Kart, whatever. Just get some more stuff going on in the community. I also want to obviously like record more and just kind of get all that going. Which one of these do I want? I'll do the Merry Christmas too. And I want to change the Discord. I want to update the Discord. I want to make it look much nicer. I'm planning on actually doing that within the first like week or so of the new year. So I'll probably make a post on that just saying if there's anything in like any of these channels that you want to save them. Because yeah, I'm probably going to delete them and maybe remake them, etc., etc. Or merge some together, right? Another thing I was thinking about doing, and I talked with Megan about this actually, because I want to get, and I've talked about this on stream too, but like in a bit of a different way. I want to get back to doing Let's Watch kind of stuff, whether it be for anime, movies, right? Like I want to get back to doing that. And I have a way I want to do that where it's going to be like, we watch, but you guys got to like supply your own way to view it, right? Just so I don't get copyright stuff, because I can't go doing illegal things, right? I don't want to go doing illegal stuff. But one thing that I was thinking I might do just to make it a bit more fun as well is I'm gonna do that still. But one thing I might do is if we have like a movie that we want to watch, maybe that's something I could stream in Discord. Still record it, mind you. Still do kind of like what I was gonna do originally, where I still record it, and then it's like you got to supply your own video when I put that on YouTube. But if I stream the thing in Discord, we could all have like a movie night and we could hang out. It'll be recorded, but I would probably do it so where I'd probably do the thing, and this is kind of one thing that I'm a little iffy on, because I don't want to seem like, you know, it's all about me. I don't want to seem like I'm being like rude or anything about it, I guess. But I just know it gets really chaotic, right? Like if I were to record that and then upload that to YouTube, I don't want like a ton of people necessarily talking through like the full thing, because I've been there with friends, right? Like when me and my friends get together and we watch stuff, usually if there's more than like 3 to 4 people talking, things get a bit chaotic and a bit kind of crazy. So what I'm thinking I might do is I might have a special channel set up where I might talk with some people ahead of time. Like, as an example, like me and Megan want to start watching the Godzilla movies, or I want to start showing some Godzilla movies to Megan, right? Because that's one of my just interests, is Godzilla movies, right? And so what I might do is I might do that thing that Discord will let you do, where you can set up a channel, but make it so that only certain people can speak, right? So like if it's me and Megan doing it, make it so only Megan and I can talk in that specific channel. And then other people can join, other people can watch. We'll have a text channel set up. And then, Megan and I will talk, then provide like let's watch commentary over the movie, right? I think that's fine. I think that's something I could do. Oh, this is cool as hell. It's literally a book. Oh, that's cool. River says that sounds cool, honestly. Well, thank you. I thought about it, and I'm like, I just don't want it to seem like, well, I don't know. It's I don't know why I'm like kind of hesitant, because I think it's a cool idea. I just don't want to. I think I would feel kind of rude going like, okay, we're gonna watch a movie, but only Megan and I can talk, and you guys got to use text channels, right? I almost feel like that'd be kind of rude, but I think if I'm gonna record it and upload that to YouTube as a Let's Watch for YouTube, I think that's really the only way I could do it. If I also want to watch live with you guys, right? So I gotta weigh some options. Little train and everything too. Jesus. Look at what people can do in this game, man. That's absolutely insane. It's making my computer chug when I can understand why. Because good God. This is beautiful. Okay, but if you guys think that's a cool idea, we'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll see if I can get Megan into the idea for sometime in next month, and we'll figure that out and go from there. Because it'd be a good way to bring back like anime nights and movie nights, while also making it so I could upload it and not have it be a we did it, now it's gone forever, right? That way other people can also enjoy it. Like if they weren't there, it's just if that happens, then people got to provide their own video, right? I might also just look and see how other people do it, but like I think that's the way that I kind of want to do it. Just be like, yeah, today's like a dedicated like movie day, or oh, we're gonna be doing a movie this weekend or something like that. Oh my God, did I like kill my camera? Yeah, I think I did. I think I went under. I think by going into the tunnel, I may have broken this. Yeah, okay. Let me reload this one. Let me reload this zoo. Okay, but if you guys think that's a good idea, then I'm fine with that. I'll at least give it a shot. It'll be an experiment, and we'll see if people like it. If people like it, I think that'll be a good way to do movies occasionally, right? Like I'm not gonna say it'll be a weekly thing, but like bi-weekly, once a month, like I said, you know, that and some Jackbox Party Pack. I think those are fun ideas to do, and it'll get the Discord community going a little bit, which I think would be really good. Because I want you guys to feel comfortable interacting with, well, you guys too, even just like on your own if I'm not around, right? Get the community going, get the community growing, more comfy, etc. So that's something I want to experiment with come next year. Is there anything else? Like in terms of games, really, I don't really have much plans in terms of games. Like I want to record more, like I've said. And I have plans to actually like finish Resident Evil and then maybe work on the Final Fantasies. For other content plans, I actually really want to take. Now, I mentioned this during Little Nightmares actually, but I figure I'll mention it here too. I really want to try my hand at the retrospective game because I think I could do it pretty well, and I have some good ideas. But even if nobody like even if I upload it and only gets like a few views, that's still fine by me. I just think I'll have a lot of fun making it. Because I have a couple of ideas for some retrospectives that I want to do, and one of them I'm actually really excited to try. Because I have a lot I could say about one game in particular that I want to take a crack at. That one will be for a while. I have a few others that I can do first, but yeah. So I want to try my hand at retrospectives. Plus, I figure then I can flex my editing muscles a little bit and maybe try to get more in depth with my edits. Is the first one for you going to be Resident Evil? Actually, don't spoil. Okay, I won't spoil. I won't spoil if that's what you want. I won't spoil. If you did want, I could tell you. But unless you specifically want it, I'll keep it hidden away. It'll be a little while until it's seen anyway. I still need to look into some stuff. I will say the game that I'm looking into doing first, I did actually learn some stuff about it that I wasn't aware of until I did some digging, and I'm like, oh, that's actually really cool. So I'm gonna be looking into that a lot more. I also have some books I want to get so I can read up on that. I want to actually do my research, do my due diligence, as it were, and do my research into the topic. I guess it would also allow me to kind of flex like my writing muscle, right? Like, can I write good dialogue for me to read out? Which I think I could. I just need to actually try. So don't expect that for a little while, but that's something I want to take a crack at. Another thing I'm kind of curious about, so I think I'm gonna try. I don't expect it to be like successful in this one aspect at all, but I also want to take a crack at like maybe learning voice acting stuff. I want to maybe do some auditions if they show up. I want to maybe take like a course or two. Closed. Mostly because I just think that'd be kind of fun, right? So I want to take a crack at that, see if I can do that. And if it doesn't go anywhere, obviously I don't expect it to, but if I get even one part somewhere, that'd be a success for me. Because I don't know, I kind of have this like this idea that the natural progression when it comes to like streaming stuff is to eventually take a crack at getting into some sort of voice work, right? God, that's cool as hell. So, oh, can I go in here? Can I look in here? Oh my God, look at this. Look how pretty this all is. My God, people are going to put me to shame when I eventually start playing this. Like for realsies. And that's how wolves mate. Excellent. But the thing I'm most excited for, I will say, is my retrospective ideas. Like, I'm actually really, really excited for that. I know, I was really cute, right? This moon, too. Like 1,000 objects. My god, people in this game are creative as hell. Creative is absolute hell, man. They have like exhibits in the building that you can look at? Oh my god. So yeah, personally, I think it's going to be a really good year. I think it's going to be a year to for me personally to try new things, content wise, and to yeah, like try new things content wise and try new avenues and ideas. I will say I'm actually. They sound like bats. They did sound like bats. That was actually really good. That was really impressive. Oh, it's even called the Night House. They even gave it a name. Oh, a little like, what are these things called again? Wombats. Quokka. I do not know what that is. I've seen them, I think. So yeah, and I'm honestly really impressed with my growth on YouTube over the year. Like I talked about it before, my growth on YouTube has actually been really good, which really surprises me. So I'm especially excited to work more over there. Not that I'm leaving Twitch behind. Twitch will always be like the mainstream hub, but just really happy with all my like recorded stuff that I've been doing lately. Been really happy with that. Having a lot of fun with it too. Marsupials, yeah, from Australia. Yeah, I believe you're correct. I think I saw him on some kind of TV program. Probably Steve Irwin, if I had to guess. Who are you? A Fosa. Oh, a Fusa. I've seen Fusas from Madagascar, the movie. Okay, yeah, people are really cool with making stuff in this game. I'm really, really impressed. So yeah, that's really it for like all my plans that I've kind of had. I know it's kind of jumbled. I didn't really write any of this down, so I don't. I'm just kind of talking about this stuff as it comes. So yeah, lots of new content stuff. Gonna try some more stuff in the Discord. More time to hang out with the community. And I want to get into the retrospective stuff and the possible voice acting stuff. I don't know how successful I'll be with either, or if it'll be successful at all, but I'll take a crack at it and see what happens. Like I say, at the very least, I'll probably enjoy trying it, right? And probably enjoy doing it too. And is there anything else that I can really think to talk about? Not off the top of my head. That's really about it, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be another really good year. I think 2024 is gonna be a really, really solid year. For me, for the stream, hopefully for you guys as well. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited. And yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to think that this is going to be the last stream of the year. That after this, I'll be seeing you guys. Because when will I see you guys next in terms of like streams? Let me see. That would be... Where is my calendar? The 3rd of January. Wow. Man. Man. What about you guys? Do you guys have any plans for the new year? Bass says, do you have any plans for the any New Year's plans? No, not really. I think it's going to be just a nice remain at home and probably just hang out with my mom and Megan and probably just have a very chill day. Maybe play some Mario Party or something. You know? Nothing too big, just really nice and cozy. Like I say, it's been a very busy few days. Like I'm not even like lying. Like literally, well, I mean that's why I didn't do yesterday or the 27th because fuck, there's just so much, man. There's so much going on, and I was just so tired. I was so tired. Today I felt really good. Today I felt like super good. But man, so tired over the past couple days. I need to think about what game I'm going to stream first in the new year. Do I want to hop straight into Resident Evil 5? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to need to think about it. I think doing some RE5 would be pretty good. I don't know. I'll need to think about it. I'll need to think about some games. What games I want to play come next year. Because it's weird, right? I have all these games I can play. But yet, for some reason, every time I think of what game am I going to start off with? For the week, it's well, I don't even know. I guess it's Resident Evil 5 or Project Typhon. The other one from the Anglerfish devs that I really wanted to look at. Yeah, probably that or Resident Evil. The ER Patient Typhon, yeah. Maybe Pokemon Legends Arceus? Oh man, that'd be a good one to finish. That's a good point. I do need to finish that one. Yeah, I need to go back and look at the games I haven't finished yet on stream and actually go and finish them. That's a good point, though. I should do that. Okay, well, I'm probably going to go and make a list of the games I could and should probably start with. And then debate it probably until the day before and then go, yeah, I know what game I'm playing. But you're right. Doing Pokemon Legends Arceus would be really good. And Elden Ring. I need to finish Elden Ring. Man, there's a lot. See, there's no shortage of games to play. And I just noticed it's this game is actually making OBS lose frames every now and again. All right. I guess that is it for me, though, friendos. I just want to say thank you all once again for the great, fantastic year that you guys have given me. For watching, for hanging out, for chatting, for talking, for lurking, for everything you guys have done. I legitimately appreciate it. Yeah, whether what's the term, sub, tip, if you do any of that, if you don't, it's all appreciated. It's all just, I really just do appreciate you guys, legit. And I'm not even saying that just be all sappy or to say anything either. It just really is true. And I don't say hey, thank you enough when really I should. Yeah. And that goes for everybody, right? You watch the streams live, you watch them when they get uploaded to, you watch them later on YouTube, you watch the recorded content. If you hell, even if you don't, right? If you just watch the streams, if you just watch the recorded content, say if you tip, if you don't tip, if you sub, if you don't sub, if you chat, lurk, it's all appreciated. Everything's appreciated. Thank you for making my year a lot better just when you're here. You know what I mean? I know what you mean, Bass. Don't worry. And I really appreciate that. You guys really do mean a lot to me. Right? Legitimately. And I'm really glad that I can, call you guys, my friends. Right? Because I do. I really do see you guys as that. I don't want to be one of those streamers or YouTubers that really goes and pushes, parasocial boundaries. I know I've seen people talk about that where they're like, I don't like it when streamers get all parasocial. But I mean, it is true. I do see you guys as friends, right? And I really do appreciate it. All right. So I'm gonna, like I say, do up a list on games that I want to do. Yeah, maybe I should just do a list on games I want to do in general next year. I got some thinking to do. All right. I guess that is it for me, though. I'm a little sad, actually. Like, I don't know. This feels really melancholic for some reason. Bess is, yeah, and I don't want to come off as someone who, well, I guess needs you. But it's nice to have you around. No, I really appreciate that too. I'm glad I can make you like legit hearing that the streams and everything like make your guys' day better or helps you guys through something or just anything like that. I really appreciate that too, because it's nice to hear that. It's really nice to hear that. And yeah, I don't know. I just really appreciate it. And hell, if anything that I do makes anybody like happier or better, or if it makes their day like easier to get through, because I know things get like super hard, especially like nowadays. Like I know times are like incredibly hard, and even incredibly scary. So if I'm able to make anybody's day like even just like a little bit better, that makes me like really, really happy to know. Right? Thank you, Stream Elements Bot. Thank you, Stream Elements Bot. Cause yeah, it's like legit. It's really like I don't know. Things are really, really tough nowadays for a lot of people. Right? What like in terms of money and in terms of even just like feeling safe. I know I'm kind of going on like a bit of a tangent here, but it's kind of true though. Like money is tight everywhere. It doesn't feel as safe in a lot of parts of the world anymore from what I hear. Like I know in my city where I live, things have gotten a lot crazier in terms of like actual crime. And I think that's tied to the financial stuff too. It's so hard for everybody. So if I can help make anybody's day better, I like hell. That's part of why I even enjoy continuing to stream. I enjoy it on its own, but I don't know. There's just that little extra like, yeah, I made someone's day a little bit better, right? And to me, that just makes things like so much better. I'm getting a bit too sappy. I'm getting a bit too let's say kind of melancholic with my talk, I guess. But it's just good to talk about. It's good to talk about. And like I said, I kind of feel like I don't properly let you guys know how important you all are to me. All right. I better get going though. I got some foods to make. I'm just gonna do some pizza, slap it in the oven. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what the plans are. I'll probably once again just do like a bullet point thing, and I'll throw it up on Discord, just so you guys can take a peek at it. And once again, let me know, what you guys think. And yeah, I'll put my general New Year's resolutions there. I'll probably keep it up for a little bit. I probably won't keep it up forever because, but I'll probably put it up there. All right. Yeah, tasty, right? I like pizza. All right. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a very, very great new year. Fantastic new year. Have a just great day. Like tell me all about it when the new year hits. Tell me on Discord. All of that, right? Just let me know. Let me know how your New Year's goes. Bass says, I'm probably having some leftover turkey and veggies. Dude, I have so much leftover turkey, man. Like, I'm probably, like, after pizza, I'm probably gonna have, like... I should put some turkey on the pizza, to be honest with you. But I feel like turkey sandwiches are in my future for the next, like, few days still. For sure. Alright. And, just also very happy early New Year. to everybody as well, by the way. I'll say that on Discord too when the year comes, or when the time comes, but I'm stalling, I'm delaying. Hey, Frag out, and I'll see you guys in 2024.